if the scene is this, okay, now this person is going to win the chess game. So what happens if this wins in the narration? What happens if he loses? What happens if it ties? So they thought various scenarios and they built a beautiful algorithm behind that, and they recently launched it. And I feel as education technologists, as teachers for our coming future generation, we should experience it once. Pretty soon, not even in a year or so, it is gonna come into even educational field. That machine learning is going to take a major role in teaching and learning departments also. So I just wanted to share this. I forgot its name, but in Netflix, if you see that, you can decide your own script. You can always go through it. And today there are a lot of talks about the content creation. Creating content. Yes, we have to create content, but while creating content, like how curated content we are really creating it, are we really rechecking it? Are we really sharing our own developed materials, or are we just the content is available, just push it because we have to go. No. If you take our we are doing pretty good as India on a world map. But coming to open education resources and sharing our knowledge as teachers, but on the map it is not really global map. It is not really shown well. So anyway, those all those I think the system is ready. All these maps and the what we call the surveys, researchers, everything is available on Google. So I thought like not to really talk about those measurements, like where we are and how, what kind of edit tools we are using, and then how important these edit tools are. But I want to concentrate more on going e-way, developing e-content, and then while doing it, what are the small precautions we have to really focus on, and then why we are doing it, and what are the kind of tools available, and especially open source ones and free ones. Proprietary ones, there are a lot. So this is what my presentation is all about. So going e-way is creating a new age classroom. Yes, we are bringing world to the classroom, right? And recently Microsoft announced that if you all follow, just register Microsoft teachers in Microsoft Education. There is a way that you can join and complete the certifications as a teacher, Microsoft Certified Teacher, where we can connect our classroom through Skype with the same class sitting somewhere in Finland or in somewhere in Cambodia, so you can connect both the classes and can have a discussion for it. So through Skype, the communication is happening from this side of the world to that side of the world. So there are many other tools such that. So going closer to the learner is the motto right now by developing e-content. So interesting learning and teaching environment. While face-to-face sessions are pretty interesting because sometimes from audience we get very good inputs and very good discussion points they raise, and then we talk, we share, we learn. At the same time, coming to asynchronous learning, that is asynchronous and synchronous. Asynchronous is passive, like we just record a video and give. Synchronous is live webinars. So coming to asynchronous, basically we are all now, I think, moving towards creating more online lectures, videos, right? While creating that, the attention span of, I think somebody mentioned 12 minutes. It's much lesser than that actually, 2 to 4 minutes right now. So how to grab learners' attention? Because our class is minimum 30 minutes is required to explain even a small topic in academics, especially in professional courses. So 20 to 30 minutes, definitely a lecture is required. In 20 to 30 minutes, every 4 minutes we have to see that what kind of engagement we will be inserting into it. What kind of questions we can generate in a learner's mind. So first we have to think about all that, write everything, what kind of positive questions can come out of my 30 minutes lecture. Then prepare a presentation. That will be a better way to prepare a asynchronous lecture, asynchronous video. So creating a learner-centric environment, that is student is the king, not just content. Student is also the king here, learner is also the king here. Coming to tools. There are various tools. Content creation, they are segregated in many ways. Somebody call it content creation, somebody calls it content production. There is a vast difference between those two actually, going it's a vast subject. But in short, we can say just content creation tool, either it is a video or a web resource creation, or just a small chat session, whatever. That is just a small, we are creating some session using a tool. Collaborative, like we have seen in the morning, those whiteboard and creative whiteboards. Where I'll show you right away. Actually, I created one whiteboard right away. You all can vote for a tool actually. So that way we can think about various collaborative environments and collaborative tools where we can engage our learners. So that way there are many collaboration tools and resource sharing. Everybody is using this as Google Drive. Apart from that, there are many other too. I think this resource sharing is happening everywhere. It's in a good speed also, and everybody has a good hands-on also. And visualization tools. Coming to a visualization tool as a faculty or as a teaching learning center member, sometimes we have to prepare some brochures or flyers. Actually, I use sometimes I'll share with you how to create a Moodle question bank. I use an infographic, the steps as a poster, small poster, how to present or how to, what is this topic. So I can just present it as a graphic. But that we don't need really a graphic designer's help, a great software to use, so many hours to spend. As a subject matter experts, you all have a lot of knowledge here. You can create it in a few minutes with the help of a very good tool. That tool also we will just explore, those visualization tools, even to create timelines very like you have a timeline in history or computer science also where we have started with tubes and then now we are with AR, VR. So to explain that in the class also, interactive timelines. We are not just saying boring in one line and then years. Instead of that, we can have interactive timelines. For that also there are some tools. And then finally presentation tools. Simple PowerPoint is also a presentation tool. So, so many tools are there, but while choosing a tool, what is the important thing that we have to really think about it? What I say is first we have to see our content. Content is there with us. We are subject matter experts. For me, it is like a teacher, like sir was also in the afternoon mentioning that there shouldn't be so many people that will, of course, there should be a collaboration. But at the end of the day, the teacher is the king about her content, about his content. From material to the assessment. He should be able to do everything. I think somebody was mentioning that technology is really helping teachers. Teachers' role is killed. No. And then somebody says, no, with technology we are actually really held up with so many tools to learn. No, actually, if you present it in a better way, technology is helping them to create. So, a right tool, choosing the right tool will really help. Sometimes in some colleges, some proprietary tools may not be pocket-friendly ones. So first, I concentrate on that. Need not to have a big infrastructure for that, the latest i4, i7 laptops, and good server systems. No, not like that these days. One simple, your mobile phone is enough. So if anything, and while choosing a tool, it's also very important these days because now no more it is a e-learning, it is a mobile learning, it's micro learning. Everything is happening just in the palm. So we have to see that whatever we create the content with any tool, whether it is compatible with all devices, 70 to 80%. These days, recently I applied for a SWIME. I usually take classes, as a student, I applied for SWIME courses since its beginning because I want to see how it is going. It's on Azure platform, sir, I think. Yeah, there is recently one course started. I was operating it from somewhere and then I'm using a Samsung tablet, S3 latest one. And it just to open a PDF, it asked me a flash shockwave. And then we all know that from computer science department, shockwave is no more. Right? It's quite dangerous too. So these days it's not used anymore. So I wrote a mail. It is not a compatible set with so and so Samsung S3. So what I mean is sometimes we test it in lab, whatever laptop we use and the phone we use. The same phone or the tablet somebody else using maybe with some other operating system or maybe some other settings. We have to really explore, like we really thoroughly test. That we have to see that a device compatibility at least should match 70 to 80%. Samsung S3 is a very latest one, so it should be compatible because it's just a PDF. If it's a video and all, okay, we can leave. We can mention that please watch this in laptop and so on, so Chrome browser or IE or whatever. So at least for the videos, we have to see that it should be available in all devices. And also in all operating systems, not just the device, there are these days many, not just Windows and Mac, the Linux ones, and also we have many other operating systems coming up and many other ways of open source tools. So at least we have to make sure that really compatible in all operating systems in all devices. And of course, yeah, economical, we talked about pocket-friendly ones, effective and exciting too for the learner at the same time for the teacher. By creating something using a tool, there shouldn't be so many steps, like loading it, installing it, getting that. No, I feel the tool should work from the browser itself. It should be connected and it should work, everything should work from your browser. Or a simple to every XML file to load. That kind of tool we should really choose. And engaging and enjoyable. Yes, we have to really make our students enjoy our lectures. So it's very important. Whatever the tools in these 2 day sessions you will be knowing, need not to be that we have to use any of them. Maybe you can come up with, man, this is wrong, or sir, this is wrong, or this tool is not really engaging or effective, maybe something else. So we should explore. What I mean is we have to explore many options and come up with the best tool for our content. So, different tools. There are so many tools. In the morning itself, we have seen. I just made a list of, this is the presentation is available, list of 99% of them are free and open source tools. First one is content creation and authoring tools. To author a course, need not to go to the LMS. There are some tools just to author the entire course with your assessment also, and then have a standard packaging standards like either your Scrum packaging standard or IMS content packaging. You can make it. For example, that kind of a tool is EXE. And then for videos, there is a tool called EasyBid. We'll be looking at it. EasyBid is one tool. And then Cam Studio is your screen recording, screen capturing tool. Screen capturing. You need not to have a HDMI camera and those stuff. The latest laptop is enough. And then you have to position yourself well. And then use a good screen capturing software. You can make your lecture. In fact, I'm actually trying to develop a course on how economically you can develop movement. So, and then file conversion ones. In the morning, we have seen this PDF, how to make from any file to PDF conversion. At the same time, few tools like Presentation Tube. Presentation Tube is a tool where you can create your screen recording and your videos, but the output is not your regular movie style, .movie or .mp4. Then what happens? You have to convert that video into regular mode, especially the writer version is MP4. For that, you can use a tool called Any Video Converter, AVC. That's also a simple free tool. That is about file conversion tools, and then image editors. As I told you that need not to have a Adobe full suite to develop to edit an image or a photograph or some content or some poster. You can directly browse, in the browser itself you can edit. One of the very interesting tool is Pixlr. Pixlr. Pixlr is the browser-based editor, photo editor or image editor we can call it. And then snipping tool which comes by default with the Windows is very useful to snip and to capture something. Similarly, we have another tool with more features and with more ease we can operate is Greenshot. I mentioned all this here, definitely I'll share this Greenshot. Greenshot is another because unless I tell you what are all these, and I have also tutorials I'll be sharing with all of you on these. And video notes we discussed, Wakelet we discussed, Storming we discussed. There is one tool called for synchronous learning, that is web conferencing. You don't have to really pay for it. It's free. It's big blue button. It's called big blue button. And if you are using Moodle, there is already plugin available as a resource and activities section. The big blue button is already available there. You don't have to really install a plugin and do it. Yeah. So this big blue button is a web conferencing tool where you can talk to your on a Sunday or a Saturday on a contact class, or you want to be available with them. So for them on a live session for a day, for a half an hour or an hour, you can share that link with your students, and then they can come online and you can share your screen, your audio files, your videos, and you can chat with your students. And at the same time, they can also share their stuff with you. So this is a very interesting tool, that is Big Blue Button. That also we will see right from the browser itself we can use this, or as an integral part of integration in your LMS system. And yeah, a very beautiful option it has is students, that option we have to give them. Unless we give an administrator, they cannot do it. They can record our sessions. For example, there is a question and answer Q&A session going on a Sunday, and then one student A is attending but B is not attending for some reason, and he wanted to watch that, and he can call and say, hey, please record this. Or he can himself in the LMS, there is an option that just record this session. He can select, and then the session will be recorded, and he can replay it, and then he can post questions later in the discussion. That's a very nice tool. Big Blue Button is a very nice open source web conferencing tool. Yeah, this video I wanted to play once. It is about an authoring tool called EXE. As I was mentioning about, just to develop a course with your lessons and assessments and everything. E-learning authoring tool is called EXE. It's a small introductory video, like how that interface is. Shall I play it on the browser? What is
user interface of EXE tool. Here is the graph user interface of EXE tool. Here we have three paths. Here we have tabs on and properties and outline area. And here items area. And this is the menu with 4 file, tools, styles, and head. First we check with this outline area. Here you can develop hierarchical structural taxonomy like topics and section-wise, unit-wise, groups and chapters that way. By adding a page here, you can click on add user interface of this is the graph user interface of EXE tool. Here we have 3 parts. This is a work area where we have tabs, outline and properties, and the outline area, and here iDevices area. And this is the window with 4 file, tool, styles, and first we'll check with this outline area. Here, you can develop hierarchical structural taxonomy like topics and section-wise, unit-wise, months and chapters that way. By adding a page here, you can click on add page where it's on topic. Once again you click, this is your unit. You can always make it a top. Here we have 3 parts. This is a working. This is the graphical user interface of EXE tool. Here we have 3 parts. This is the work area where we have tabs, outline, and properties, and the outline area, and here iDevices area. And this is the menu with 4 file, tools, styles, and help. First, we'll check with this outline area. In here, you can develop a hierarchical structural taxonomy like topics and section-wise, unit-wise, books and chapters that way by adding a page here. You can click on add page. Here is your topic. Once again, you click this is your section. Once again, you click this is your unit. You can always make it a topic. In this, you can always make it as a section by clicking this. This can be your topic, and section can be your unit or a topic. Again, you say add page, and this is your section. If you want to make it a topic, again, you click on this add. This is how you can add your hierarchical structure, preferred hierarchical structure by clicking this add page and selecting them whether you want it as a topic or a unit by clicking this up and down arrows. And here is iDevices area. Here you have this pane has various structural elements that describes your learning content. For example, whether it is an activity or a case study or an MCQ, that's multiple choice questions, or it's a spam quiz or a wiki article or just a free flowing text, or it is an image, Java applet, and objectives. And before starting the course or a lecture, you can have a pre-knowledge page. Even that you can add here. And coming to this work area, this is work section. Here we have two tabs, that is authoring and properties. Authoring tab, here it displays whatever iDevice app you select, that will be displayed here, and here you can add your text and edit. We'll see this in next section. Right now we'll see a properties tab. Here there are again package, metadata, and export names. In package, first you can give a project title. Here I say demo, and then you can have a header background for your website or a page or a course that you can add a load an image, or if you don't want an image, just plain text, just leave it like this, and then give a author's name here. I can say only Sushumna, and then license. Here, whether it is a GNU or a Creative Commons attribution license, you can add it right away here. And then footer, default footer for all your pages, and the description of your course you can add here. And this is the taxonomy option. Level 1 is topic, level 2 is section, level 3 is unit. This is by default. If you want it like book and chapter and then lesson wise, even that you can do. For example, I say this book, and then my next section will be chapter, and this can be oh, my power is almost over, so lesson I say, and then I say update 3. Settings are saved. Here you can see those updated versions. If you want to make it chapter, you can see this became a lesson. Again, a next book starts here. This is the basic introduction, and here is a file option. Here it says save as, print, export. You can export it to or SCOM or to or IAM package or directly a self-contained folder website or a zip file or a single page or a text file or iWord notes. And styles, you'll see here some styles. Default style is this gray background, or you can have this green with a garden background, and blue and silver, or if you want a slate or a sand white, you can choose here. And here is a help file, tutorial is there, manual is there, and there is EXE website directly. From here you can go or you can chat and then get some help. This is the interface of EXE 2. We'll see how to work, how to build a material using iDevices in next tutorial.
This is a basic introduction. Just want to close this. with this EXE tool, you can directly, as I said, as a single web page, you can share the entire course with your assessment also. And how to add content and MCQs, the iDevices, there's a section on the left side, right? It clearly explains. If you want to add in the section on the right side, in a chapter, if you want to add MCQs, you can add that. So you just select that, type in your material, you are done with the entire session for that chapter. Actually, there's a very less time. I can explain the next one also. Yeah. As I said, a simple PowerPoint, latest version of this, if you are using PowerPoint is accepting, giving us an option to record our slideshows. Even with video, like our video will be somewhere we can place it our video if we want. If we don't want for 4 slides, I'll place, and the rest of the slides I can say I don't need my face, I only need the interaction. With the whiteboard activity, you can mark the slides or important points over there. That option is there in various Microsoft Office. There is a recording tab. In the recording tab, you press on your left, you will find record slideshow. You click on that. You will see that how it happens. So this is recording tab I'm on. Then I say I just want to show how that is. I say record a slideshow. DJ यहाँ पर you have this turn camera on or mic on. 2 options are there. And then your annotation tool colors you can choose. If I turn this on, my video is here. If I turn this off, that is not there. So you can just move on your slides and you can talk. Before that, don't forget to press this record button. It will give you a countdown timer of maybe 6 or 3. Then it starts automatically. So from your PowerPoint itself, you can create videos. But the only thing is it might be a bit heavy to use high resolution pictures. You can a bit heavy. Even the before is a bit heavy. You can always compress it after the recording. So this is the another video tool that I was talking about, EasyBid. You all please search for it, EZBID. And the beauty of this tool is when you create a slide in this, you can synthesize a speech also. Machine speech is also there. You don't have to talk. You can talk to you. But I don't know how really relevant in our context of this. While creating video lectures, these are the few points I want to really emphasize on. First, understand that we are talking to the camera. Camera is our audience. We have to see that 100 students over there and talk. And you have to be very crisp and focused to the subject. At the same time, you will be giving, because it's a synchronous lecture, we have to give some explanations and not be very chatty also. If you observe some LinkedIn Learning or Udemy, you will understand these small things what they do. Very key points they talk about in the transcript we see, but very crisp, clear, and focused. And examples are necessary. And then, we have to calculate the layers, which I did rehearsal mine in 25 minutes. I'll complete this, but I think it's taking more time for the layers. So while doing video, please rehearse well and see that your lecture is not more than 20 minutes. It's very high actually. 20 minutes is quite high. So while recording, please make sure that our video is not more than 20 minutes. Yeah. And one more tool actually I wanted to show you, and then I close this session. H5P. You all please browse in your mobiles itself. You can create your content now. It's called H5P. Rich HTML editor. This is big computer people are very. My professor used to say you are very lazy to use this kind of tool. You are computer science minded, but still, when the work gets faster, we should use this. It has more than 30 content types you can create. You can create a interactive video where you can ask a question in between the video. You can ask, and based on that, adaptive learning style again here. If the answer is correct, you can move forward. If you won't answer, you go back to the same where that point is mentioned. We can mention in the timeline. That kind of an activity is very interesting. And course presentation is one, and the poll is there. and then one audio, and there are many, 30, and we can even create few simple games for learning in H5P, simple HTML, rich HTML ones. We can download that and use it in our websites, or directly we can embed in our learning management system. That option is there. And then license also you can provide, and then you can provide the user to download and use it. That option will also be there. So before we start building the content, make sure that your resources and your target audience are really aligned. Your course objectives and learning objectives are aligned. And then we have to test it. We have to do some pilot before we really go online. So the testing and the pilot, that duration is also very, very important, very crucial. At least 2 to 3 months should be for testing. Imagine the kind of time we have to spend to build one lecture. So if we start building 5 lectures, maybe then we get used to it, and then we know the bugs, and then we give up prior, and then go on. And then please do not forget to take the review. Whenever we build the content, please take the review. There might be sometimes small, silly spelling mistakes will also be there. So my motto is always learn, unlearn, and relearn. In this conference, I am going to learn about Piaget. I want to meet that person who uses Piaget. I haven't used since morning. I've been searching for them. Piaget, whoever uses it, please explain me a bit about it. And also, I am available through my mail and contact. I'll just type it here.
She wants to meet the person who uses P.
Or I can just say SU, if you want to note it down. SU, MNARAO. SUSHUMNARAO. Sushumnarao@gmail.com. And thank you so much. Modern college, it's really modern. I really liked it in terms of teaching and learning. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to the entire organizing team. And especially, I should mention her name, Sangeeta. You know, we met her in a conference, and that's how we got in touch. And then I think that's how she referred my name. It's really wonderful to meet you, Sangeeta. And this is very important: collaboration and learning each other and sharing knowledge. It should be the motto of teaching and learning. It is across and great class. Thank you so much. Learn, unlearn,
I would like to thank
I would like to thank on behalf of Modern College Computer Science Department Mrs. Sushmita Rao ma'am for giving a content coverage, key content development and hands-on training of different academic streams.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you ma'am for the wonderful session. Our next speaker is young dynamic entrepreneur is in front of us. I personally feel very proud to introduce him because he is my student, and I have seen his journey from village boy to multinational man. He is a different player, a different confidence. I really don't have any bad data written in front of me. I asked him many times, Lata, please send me bad data. I don't need to talk about it because I have not many things to talk about. So I shortlist everything and come to this point that is right now co-founder of 2 companies. Both companies are multinational companies. Both companies are working with LMS solutions and providing, designing, developing, commercializing learning platform designed to provide educators and administrations and controllers. The second company, that is Mogra Technologies. It is a startup and it is also teaching, learning, administrating for K-12 schools and LMS for colleges. Again, I welcome Mandare here. So I now request I would like to request Sadhya ma'am to felicitate Datta Mandare sir. I would like to request Datta to start the session.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. I just normally the post lunch sessions are really difficult for the speakers. So I need to ensure that you are all adults. Okay, so you can just raise your hand. All who are not being made. Okay, thank you. So my name is Datta, and I'll just brief you quickly like what exactly I'm feeling also very honored because I'm the student of Modern College. I have done BSc Statistics from here. That is my computers, masters in computer. MBA. I'll just need 1 minute. Excuse me, everybody here. If you can please help me to keep away so that I can really focus. Thank you. Now, today I have 2 sessions for me. Okay, so today is the first one, and then tomorrow I have the second session, which we are going to do an hands-on. Okay, so you're not going to sit like stand alone here. You're going to do some activities. So just to start with, like what exactly I'm going to do today. So I have very simple, small slide prepared before coming. So that just to ensure my PowerPoint is working. Okay. So we are going to do 3 things today here. Okay, understand? Remember, which is post session activity, and apply, which will be tomorrow afternoon. Now, what's the agenda for today's session? And that's my last slide, and then we will go on actually what we are going to do. So, I'm being told that the audience here in front of me is the teachers and the students, postgraduate students. So, the agenda of today's session, now I'm just going to continue what ma'am has left because of time maybe. So, as a teacher, now there is always been told that you have to have a pedagogical approach to teaching. What is pedagogy? Or what I have understood as pedagogy. Pedagogy is something